weary body laid to rest, and sleepy eyes close one more time. The silhouette of the moon burned in my heart and in my mind. Husband, father, friend, pillar of strength to the very end. You are our hero. We'll bless your memory without tears, and give thanks to the one above for giving you to us for all of these years.
Well, Andre will best be remembered for the fact that he was actually interactive with the community. He attended our neighbourhood watch meetings, gave us guidance over there, and provided financial assistance in many ways, including, you might notice, there are Crime Stop notice boards at the entrance to Villiers Hill all over the place. And, he's put up some cameras that monitor the area, and he assisted us a lot with actually getting our identification going.
Every morning we tune in and hang on every word you say. As surely as the tide rolls in, one day it must go away.
Well, as a businessman of the area, based in Villiers Hill, which was very useful, I think one of the things we found about him was he was so approachable as the MD of quite a successful organisation. We never had any trouble getting hold of him when we needed to get hold of him for assistance. And quite simply, he was basically a mensch. He was a businessman, but he was also a community member.
Just the sheer numbers that are present here today would speak volumes of what the man Andre was all about. And I know many of you had many associations with him, but purely from our church, the Highway Outreach Fellowship, which is here in Villiers Hill, we express our deepest condolences to the family, Richard and Sheila and Chantel and Josh, and we're going to say our hearts and thoughts and prayers are all with you. And he was an amazing man, and the one thing that amazes me before we actually open in prayer is that he was a people's person, he was a community person.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Many of you are my friends and our loyal staff. We are here to celebrate Andre's life and the indelible impression he has made on all of us. He touched all our lives in one manner or another, and I, for one, am grateful for having been part of Andre's life for the past 16 years or so. I can assure you of his perseverance, because to continue for 16 years with me as a business partner, you need to have lots of perseverance. I'm now going to read a tribute I received, which I believe says everything I have to say, and I couldn't say it better. I'm gladly, and I quote here, I'm greatly saddened to hear Andre has passed away. I truly believe that he was one of the last true gentlemen of the industry. A fine friend to our company and to myself, and always an absolute pleasure to deal with. I often called on his technically astute brain and often asked for his advice and guidance on a wide variety of subjects. He always made the time to guide and chat and help me. He was a true servant to the industry, the upper highway community, and always so passionate about the company he captained. He has now been called to a higher order, and I'm sure that he will perform to distinction at that level. Our sincere condolences go to his loved ones, both family and friends. Thank you, Renee, for that. I couldn't have said it better. Thank you to being with us. Thank you to our staff, who have been absolutely wonderful. And thank you to all those who have made this little memorial function possible. most especially Roseanne and crew and Kearney College and the Greyhound Club. Thank you.
And it's our privilege now and opportunity to call Josh to say a few words on behalf of his dad.
It's interesting that the last conversation I had with my dad was about public speaking and how you can calm your nerves, which was 2 weeks ago, and now here I am. My dad was an extraordinary man. He was born in what is now known as Bulawayo, Zimbabwe, on the 28th of March 1969. He then emigrated to South Africa with his parents in June 1980 at the age of 11. He attended Melbourne Primary School and George Campbell Technical College before moving to Joburg, where he joined Telkom as a trainee technician. My dad returned to Hillcrest in 1991 and worked in various jobs within the security industry, rising to branch manager with LV & Company. After that, he then partnered with Carl to start SecureLink. He married my mom in 1994, and they were blessed to be able to spend 22 years together. My dad viewed life as a puzzle, and he was the best of problem solvers. He taught me this viewpoint growing up, which will stay with me forever. Another brilliant axiom he taught me was, stupidity is not making a mistake, it is making the same mistake twice. My dad was the person I would go to if I ever had any problem with anything, and he would know just what to do. I also noticed that I was not the only one who saw him as the go-to guy. He was a very causative individual, and from my viewpoint, the greatest purpose any individual has is the causation of effects. And my dad caused great effects. He saved lives and assisted in the safety of others, allowing for people to sleep better knowing they had that safety barrier. Now that this Titan has passed, it does not mean that that safety barrier has left. That is the most beautiful thing. He has made such a solid impact and such a lasting one. You see him everywhere you go in the highway area. Everywhere you look, you see SecureLink. And that is my dad. That is Andre. I noticed something very intriguing looking at SecureLink's symbol the other day. The eagle with wings spread wide, ready to take anyone under its wings. Sorry. It resembles warmth and safety. And my dad worked day and night, striving to achieve that. For that, I have the utmost respect. We have suffered a great loss, and that is because, with patience and love, all he was trying to do was teach us to handle and control our environment. Moving forward, like all of us are going to do, can look at life and say to ourselves, how would Andre do this? And you'll find yourself coming to solutions to problems yourselves. Andre was a great father, husband, mentor, colleague, and friend. My dad said to me a couple of years back that at his memorial he doesn't want people to mourn or grieve over the loss, but to reflect over all the good he has done and give him his final validation. He said he wanted the moment to be a happy one, a celebration of the life well lived. So please do not mourn over this loss, but celebrate the pleasure moments we have had with him. Thank you everyone for coming to my father's memorial.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm a bit shy about this. Okay, I've been given an honor of speaking on behalf of my colleagues at SecureLink. We would like to offer our deepest condolences to the Preez family. We can only imagine what they're going through as we feel we lost our leader, mentor, and a friend. Numzan, as we called him, was always willing to help his staff, whatever problem we had, big or small. He encouraged us every day to better and always aim to achieve more in life. We will always remember his laughs and all our laughs at the office and his Zulu dance moves. His presence is missed every day at the office, and there's no one that can ever take his place. His passing is a huge loss into the security industries and to our lives. May his soul rest in peace. We miss you, boss, always. Thank you very much.
He had a passion for both the Zille and Hillcrest and surrounding areas. And therefore today, wherever it's a household names, SecureLink. Carl, just continue to keep up that good work. And I know it's going to be done. Moving tributes that we've had. And I'm sure the wealth of knowledge that he had with him, he wasn't selfish. He wasn't a man that was selfish. I'm sure he passed it on. And I'm sure SecureLink will move, it'll leap, and it'll really move from strength to strength.
Chantal, Josh, family from Pizulu, our absolute sincere condolences. Andre's been with us from the very beginning, through thick, through thin, good times and bad. He was really part of our family, and he is going to be missed.
Josh and Chantal, we'd just like to say from a community point of view that we've lost a great gentleman in the industry. Andre has been a great friend, and a true gentleman. He's given us a lot that we can carry on with us forward in the years ahead. And we wish you and your family all the best. And thank you for the opportunity that you gave us, that we had to meet with Andre and to spend this last couple of years with him.
Wait.
Boss, we miss you very much. We miss everything that we did with you at the office and everything that you taught us. Each and every one of the guys here that I'm speaking on behalf of them, they know that everything that they know, they were taught by you.
Years, weary body laid to rest, and sleepy eyes closed one last time.